evening, everyone, and welcome to the Lady Coco Show. This is the Mercedes podcast. Welcome everybody in. If you would give us do us a favor tonight and share the broadcast. We have a special guest tonight, and we want you all to see who he is. Very powerful brother. Right out here in Dallas, Texas, doing this thing. So we want you all to see who he is. Just in case you don't know, I'm going to share just a little bit myself and try to get him where he needs to be. And I need you to give us that support tonight. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day as we have done. And I promise you, you will not be disappointed with the artists that we have on the platform tonight. Hilda and Teresa, how are you guys doing? Please help me by sharing the podcast tonight on different platforms so we can push this thing through tonight. I promise you all, you will not regret it. We have a few interviews this coming week. We have Cicely Wilburn on tomorrow night at 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. This young lady is phenomenal. She's out there doing her thing. And then on this coming Thursday, to all the Southern Soul artists and R&B artists, if you are out there and you are branding yourself as an artist, we want you to come back this coming Thursday. I believe the time is it's between 7:30, 7:45 p.m. Central Standard Time. And she is doing shows like back to back to back from state to state, not just one state, not just one city. And she goes by the name of Carla. And so Carla is going to be on the Mercedes podcast this coming Thursday. So I need you all to be attentive this coming week, just to see and hear what we have going on. The Mercedes podcast is one of the most equivalent and relevant podcasts out there. We are 5 years strong, and when we bring it to you, we bring it to you. We don't do interviews as we were doing every Tuesday and Thursday anymore, but we do interviews according to the artists that are on fire and subdued and doing their thing. In the beginning, we interview all new and upcoming artists. Okay, at this point, because we have been nominated and we have won awards for some of the best artists out there doing their thing. Artists like Bobby Rush. Bobby Rush has been out there for decades doing this thing. We have O.B. Buchanan. We have Jay Hammer, Nelly Tiger Travis, Karen Wolf, and many, many more that has sat on the podcast of the Mercedes Show. Back then, it was called the Lady Coco Show, and it's still Lady Coco. But because so many have graced the stage on this podcast, we must make sure we keep it professional and we do what we need to do for Southern Soul. Even the genres of music outside of Southern Soul, which is R&B, blues, and soul music, also gospel. This is what we do. This is what we make happen. And so please don't take it for granted when we have our artists out there working and branding themselves and putting their craft to the belt. I'm talking about all the way from the hip. You never know in a day what an artist have to go through. And when they're serious about what they're doing, and it takes money, it takes time, it takes effort to do what they do, what we do, we want you all to make sure you take it serious. Oftentimes, we take everything as a game. We play and we feel like, we can talk about it, but we can't be about it. If you can't talk about it and be about it, the Mercedes podcast is not for you. It is not for you. You can go find another podcast to get on where they play games. They just might be laughing throughout the whole show because they think it's a joke. They think it's funny. This podcast, we have to pay for it. We pay for it, and we bring those artists on that wants to be the artist to get to the next level, where you can see them performing on different stages, different platforms, and talking about and being about who they are. If you take it as a joke and you take it as a game, you can go get on those podcasts where that's what they're doing. They're playing around. They don't even set it up where it's professional. They don't set it up to where, okay, look, this is what's going on. Who do you have in your show tonight, Lady Coco? Oh, I got no, we're not doing that. We want to know who they are. That's what we want to do. We want to know who they are. So tonight, before I bring my guest on, I had a young lady to send me a message. And it was so heartfelt and so touching. And I told her, I said, I'm about to do an interview tonight with this young man, but I didn't know he was right under my nose. He's my neighbor and he's doing his thing. Y'all hear me? So what the message said is this. I'm going to read it to you all. And you never know who's watching you either. She sent me a heart with the eyes just wide open first. And she said, hey, boss lady, I salute you. Keep doing what you're doing. I see you making boss moves. 100. Dress code. Be on point too. Hashtag Southern Soul Sunday. That's the movie I'm in. And we made it to Tubi. Shout out to Philip Martin for putting that movie together. And then she goes on to say, hashtag 75 South. Hashtag kick out fire. Hashtag wipe me down. Hashtag love your boss lady. That's what I got before we came on this podcast tonight. So I say to her, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for recommending Lady Coco, because you don't ever know who's watching you. You don't ever know who's paying attention to you. You just don't ever know. And sometimes we get out here and we think, oh, nobody's paying attention. It don't seem like what I put out there is no good. Who's going to like it? And you getting thousands and thousands of people watching you and views, and you still feel some type of way. Let me say this to you. When it's your time, it is your time. That's what that is. When it's your time, it's your time. So I'm going to bring my guest on tonight. I want you all to see who he is. I want to read the comments, and I need you all to share. I see so many of you all on here. It is 75 South, Lady Coco, the Mercedes Show. You hear me? I'm going to bring this guy in, and I'm going to bring him in on just a little bit of his song. Then we're going to cut it off because he got so much music out there. And y'all just need to hear it so y'all can know who he is. And then he's going to come on here also and introduce his wife. She's not going to be on here, but he's going to tell you all who she is and what she has going on also. So here we go. Before I bring my guest on here tonight, I'm so super duper excited to bring him on my platform. Here we go, y'all.
If you know it, and like you know me, but if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. If you my friend, act like my friend. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Everybody hates your partner, everybody hates your friend. Some of your
Mr. Chocolate Ty, right here from Dallas, under my nose. How are you doing, man? Welcome to the Lady Coco Show.
I'm great. How you doing, Lady Coco?
Lady Coco is doing good. I'm so excited tonight. I told him you all I was going to turn the lights on because it's getting hot in here before it even got started tonight. Twin, I see you. I see you, twin. That's the young lady that sent this message to me. Let me say this real fast, Chocolate. They just lost their mother a few weeks ago. She shared the story with me how she found her mother, and I want you all to know something. Don't take your moms for granted.
Wow.
Don't take mom for granted, because you never know from one day to the next if mom is going to be here or not. And so this young lady, I met them on the bus going to the Spring Fling 2024. Okay. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Those twins, they told me, Chocolate, that they were 50 years old. And I'm thinking in my head 25 because they had that bus rocking. You hear me? I'm talking about going all the way down, rocking, and coming all the way back, rocking that bus. So shout out to the twins right here in Dallas, Texas.
What up, twins?
Yes, they can dance. They do videography, choreography. I can't even say the word, but them girls is bad to the bone. I told them when we came back, I wanted to connect them with a couple of people rather than go the way I thought. But in my mind, they are famous. I'm gonna tell you what they did on Chocolate. They came later at the spring thing, right? And we had so many different groups. They were out there doing their thing, popping and breaking it down like it was hot. When the twins came, right here from Dallas, Texas, they sat them down. They didn't even know they sat them down. They shut the whole little thing down. You hear?
Took to a whole nother level, huh?
Oh, they took it to a whole nother level. And those girls were sitting, and there was big groups and groups of these people. And I just sat in the corner being Lady Coco, paying attention to them. I'm like, okay, the twins done came and shut this thing down. And they did right here from Dallas, Texas.
That's how we do it in Dallas. We know for all the dances, you know, we create everything down.
Yes. I can't wait until they do my line dance kick out so I can put them on the map with kick out, because they be watching, and then, you know, they do their own line dances also. So it's just a privilege and an honor to know who they are. I never knew who they were. I've seen them before, but I never knew who they were. But now I do know. And for her to send that message to me right before I bring you on, it's Dallas, Texas tonight, baby. We in the house. We ain't got to be in the building. We in the house.
In the house, for sure.
Yes, in the house. So Chocolate, he said it's chocolate, not chocolate.
Chocolate, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got the candy chocolate, then you got the chocolate, because, you know, everything I do, everywhere I go, I'm gonna make sure we keep it lit. That's how we do it, you know?
And that's Dallas, Texas for you, baby.
Hey.
I'm gonna tell you something I learned about Dallas. If you're about that business, you're about that business. You just really got to be about that business.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Well, listen, let me take one more moment to just welcome you to the Mercedes podcast, because that's what it is. But I'm Lady Coco, y'all, and we're going to take Mercedes back off. We had to put Mercedes on about 4 or 5 months ago due to some circumstances that people got me twisted with somebody else. Now we're back to what it's supposed to be. So after this show tonight, it will no longer be the Mercedes show. It's going to be the Lady Coco show as day one. So you don't have to worry about who is Mercedes. That's what's running on the bottom of the screen tonight. But simply, it is 75 South right here in Dallas, Texas, Lady Coco. I want to say something to you females out there before I get to my brother over here with that H with the dots and the A with the dots, because that song is going to make him, it has already made him a millionaire. He's a millionaire right now, sitting in that chair. So if you've never seen a millionaire before, you're looking at one tonight. Let me tell you something. Females, get yourself together. All you need to do is comb your hair or comb your wigs. If you need to switch your wigs around, you can switch your wigs around. But the haterade is not going to be a Gatorade, and Gatorade is not haterade. But we're going to make sure you focus on who you are. Brand yourself. Be who you are and nobody else. I don't want to be nobody except for the person that God has made me. If you're out here with this game that y'all playing with these nappy wigs on, and you can't go buy one and comb it the right way, get yourself together, then come back to the scene, and we can talk about it before we play the song for you if you're a hater. You know what I'm saying? Because that's going to be the last song that we play for y'all, and Chocolate going to tell y'all why he came up with the song. They say, Lady Coco, you crazy. No, I'm not crazy. We're going to keep it real raw and 100 on the Lady Coco show. We're taking Mercedes and putting it in the trash, because a lot of y'all that's driving a Mercedes, you can't even pay the note. You got the car for about 3 months, and then, you know, the third month you can't pay the note. They come and pick that bad boy up. And then when they ask you, what happened to your car? Oh, it's in the shop. It's been in the shop for a whole year. No, you couldn't pay your car note, so they came and picked the Mercedes up. But Lady Coco, they can just come pick me up, baby, because I can spell it LADYCOCO and bring it back to you every week on a Tuesday night. And we're going to talk about it right here. So listen, welcome once again, Chocolate, to the Lady Coco show
Yes, ma'am.
Introduce yourself to these people and tell them exactly who you are, and let them know exactly you right here in Dallas, Texas, baby.
Yes, ma'am. My name is go by the name of Chocolate Ty, the Prince of Southern Soul. Um, right here from Dallas, Texas, by way of East Kilgore in East Texas. Little small town, you know what I'm saying? Love it very much. Shout out to all my Kilgore for shows. Hey, they logged in, you know what I'm saying? All my family, all my friends. I got classmates that's on here. You know what I'm saying? I get so much love from so many people. You know what I mean? And I'm so grateful. It's like so many people want to see me win. And I'm this type of person that I don't hate on nobody. You know, if somebody's doing something the right way, hey, why hate on them? You know, if I can pay attention to them, and I may learn something from them. It might motivate me to be successful like them. You know what I'm saying? So even like for people in my position right now, everything that's going on with me is all due to God. You know, I gave him the steering wheel, and I just told God, I said, hey, I just want to sit on the passenger side and just let you drive. And wherever the destination is, you know, I know he ain't gonna ever lead me astray. So I'm just on for the ride, and I'm just loving every bit of it, right? You know, so you know, I'm a new Southern Soul artist. Mr. Everybody know who Sir Charles Jones is, the king of Southern Soul. He took me under his wing and brought me into this new genre of music. I was originally an R&B singer / rapper. You know, I produce. I'm a songwriter. Charles saw something in me and brought me into the Southern Soul sector of the game. And hey, I'm here. This is my new home, and I ain't going nowhere.
Wow. So wait a minute. Let's back up a little bit. You said the king, Sir Charles Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Man, listen.
Yeah. So that's how I got hooked up with Jeter Jones, which, you know, you're going to play the song Sex in Your Boots. He introduced me to a lot of people, you know, Pokey. I mean, so I'm grateful, you know what I'm saying? So just doing my thing.
And you know, the crazy thing about it is this, like when you hear one song of an artist, right, and you don't know who that artist is, I need y'all to share tonight. That's I'm looking around because I have different platforms going. We're streaming from YouTube out to Facebook. We're gonna have more streamings if you all pay attention. But I need everybody on here to share at least one time, just one time, and everybody's gonna hear this interview. Let me tell you something. When it's somebody that's phenomenal, you have promoters on here that's listening to you. You have other artists that's listening to you. You have so many people that's listening to you. And sometimes our people, we try to act like we don't see and hear what's going on. But tonight I knew that it was going to be phenomenal. I knew that this interview was going to go to the next level. I knew that it would put you on other platforms of promoters where they will book you on shows when they found out exactly who you were. You're new to Southern Soul, but you're not new to this genre, this music. I'm not going to say genre, but the genres of music, you're not new to it. And then when you come on and you speak specifically on Sir Charles Jones, you're talking about the guy that's been out there, the king, for a long, long time. And you go all the way back to what happened to the better of the worst. It's Friday. Take care of mama. It gets no better than that. And so you are connected to some very powerful people, and that's amazing. So how did you tap into Southern Soul? What brought you over this way?
You know what's interesting. My father passed away a couple years ago. My real name, my government name is Tyrone, and my dad.
Okay, Tyrone
was a very, 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 very big fan of Tyrone Davis, the blues singer.
Wow.
Who I know my dad is in heaven, and he just smiling from it. Who would ever thought that his son would turn into a blues singer? Named after Tyrone. He named me after Tyrone Davis. So for me to be named after a famous blues singer, and here I am singing a new genre of blues, basically. what Southern Soul is, that's nothing but God. You know, my dad named me what I was gonna become, and this is what's happening right now. You know.
So when it comes to the blues, what is your forte on blues? Can you sing the blues, or you just like the blues because of your father?
No, I mean, you know, I think everybody, you know, can tap into blues, whether you can sing it or not. I mean, I'm a singer. I feel that, you know, being a songwriter, I write real music. So even when I was doing my R&B thing, to me, it's blues, because to me, blues is just a real feeling. You know, you have happy feelings, blues that make you feel good. You know, hole in the wall, or you have the blues that make you feel sad because you done went through, you know, different things in your life. You know, that's me. That's always been me. You know, even writing in my my R&B music, to me, it had a bluesy flair because it was just real music. So for me to come over into this genre of music, it was such a smooth transition for me because my heart was already there. You know, it just was waiting on me physically to come there. So I'm here now.
There. You had to get there.
Get that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right. So if I asked you to sing a blues song tonight, a cappella, would you be able to do that?
Let me see. What could I blues?
Because right now you're on stage. You're on stage, and the promoters are here, and they want to see what you got.
Let me see. I'm trying to think of
anything off the top of the dome. You can make up a blues song.
Huh?
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. I want to sing. I got a favorite song. You know, I'm gonna see if I can sing this song. I really don't. Man, what is that song? It's at the tip of my tongue. You can rest assured. Remember that song right there?
Yes. It's in you. I can hear it. Somebody's saying they know your daddy.
Oh, what now?
What's going on is you put on the spot.
I'm running out of line.
Yes.
Getting hard to think of an alibi.
You better sing.
Say. I can just say.
Sing it.
I just want to say to you, Lady Coco, I'm so happy to be on your show. And I hope you bring me back again.
Yes,
to me, you my new friend. So, hey, you know. Hey, you know, that's just acapella. I'm just playing.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. See, I love my show because I can put you on spot, and it's people on here listen. They saying there's a promoter from California saying yes because she loved the blues. I tell you what, if you want to get on the blues show, she got a tour right now going to Ensenada, Mexico this year, and she got another one coming up next year. If you can sing the blues, you just might be on that tour next year. You just might be. You can make look. You getting all these little hearts and everything. They love the blues, baby. Young people and then you have a fan on here. You have a fan on here all the way from Shreveport, Louisiana, Ross and Allen. She sent me. She sent me your song, and I said, "Wait a minute, girl. He's about to be on my show this coming Tuesday." She said, "What?" She done went out there and made a video. Let me tell y'all something. This man right here, y'all gonna see him on some stages. I promise y'all. Keep sharing this podcast tonight because already from TikTok, if you go follow him on TikTok under Chocolate, not chocolate, but Chocolate, Okay, go follow him, and you'll see all these people with these videos. Go to Instagram. He has reached over how many millions?
5.5 million views between TikTok and Instagram. You know, even I want to say a special thank you to Snoop Dogg. Just the other day, Snoop Dogg chimed in and reposted one of my videos, and even that video on his Instagram have already received over 2.2 million in 2 days. And he have over 86 million viewers, so followers. So millions and millions of people have heard my songs. So I'm just thankful. It's a blessing.
I'm telling you, I say this to Southern Soul when it comes to the Lady Coco show. I don't take my show for granted. I don't, because I have interviewed so many people. I'm gonna tell you something, Chocolate. When I interviewed Bobby Rush and got 10,000 right here on Facebook, it just took my mindset to a whole different level. And I wanted to be one of those people that say, okay, you know what? We can't stay with Bobby Rush. But now I go back to the conversation, the very first conversation I had with Bobby Rush. He said, I'm going to tell you something. I don't know you at all. He said, but listening to you and what you have going on in this business, you're going to go far. Don't let nobody detour you. Well, what I started doing is just interviewing anybody. I just put anybody on my platform. And he said, when you start gravitating to what they want you to do versus what you're doing, then that's when you become a failure, because now you just bringing on people that really don't care. They just want a platform to get themselves to the next level. And I promise you, within 5 years of interviewing Bobby Rush, it really, really took me back to today, because there are artists out there putting in money in the studio, making it happen, and they're serious about it. But for these clowns out there that don't care about whoever put them on, and then they talk about you and they put you down, they need to go somewhere where anybody will say, yeah, come on my show and I'll interview you just because I want you sitting in the seat. No. Over here, it means something to me to bring somebody on like yourself, to bring a Bobby Rush or to bring a Tyrone Davis. I believe if Tyrone Davis was living today, I could get him on my show. I believe that, because I take the artist serious. I believe if we had a Johnny Taylor today, I would bring him on my show, because I take it serious. I play their music still today, and my audience, they love the blues. And since they love the blues, I always come in and say, listen, y'all tell Facebook, we love the blues, and leave that lady's live alone, because this is what we like. And so for people like yourself to come in here talking about Sir Charles, and Sir Charles putting you on and getting you to the next level and introducing you to these people, that means something. And so when you can find people out here that's sincere about crafting themselves and branding themselves, but for the fools that out here that really don't care, we don't need you on our shows. We don't need to put money in your pocket when you disrespect the promoters that means you well. When you disrespect the people that can put you on and get you to the next level, and you go and you talk about, who they think they are. We don't think we're nobody but trying to get you where you need to be. And when you disrespect that, you don't deserve to be on a platform as Lady Coco. But tonight, they're going to know who you are, and they'll never forget you. You're talking about millions of people following you in a matter of no time. That's craft. That's branding. That's being serious about your work and doing what you're doing. So I'm going to be quiet, because I can say a whole lot of stuff, because I see the raggedy mofos out there don't give a damn about what they doing. They don't. So I'm going to let you talk about where you're trying to go in this business.
You saying all the right things. I just got a text from my business manager. He just text that, man, she's good. I mean, you're a great interviewer. I can tell you just being real. You make your guests feel comfortable. I feel very comfortable. I appreciate you giving me your platform to be able to just let the world know who I am. Everybody's heard my music, my song. seen still life pictures and, you know, maybe a few little videos, but this is me live and direct in the flesh, you know, so it don't get no realer than this. And everything that's happening for me, like, first of all, I have to thank God, first of all. Thank my wife, my beautiful wife, Heather, for being there for me, my family, my closest friends. I have a small circle of friends. I don't have a big circle. I want to thank all of them, you know what I'm saying, because it's a few brothers that I speak to every day, and whether they know it or not, God is using them to speak gems to me. They feed me food, things that I need to hear. It may be things I may not want to hear, but at the end of the day, it's things that I need to hear, and I can't do this by myself. I know it takes a team, it takes a village, to make anything happen. And these guys that's in my corner, that's on my team, I love all of them. Toward the end of the show, I'll shout them out. But man, I got a great group of people that's behind me that's helping push this thing.
Absolutely. And I mean, you can tell your professionalism is awesome. It's amazing. Oftentimes people don't know how to become an interviewer. You know, they don't know how to. And so, and that's okay. And when you're trying to brand yourself, it takes time. It takes motivation. It takes people like myself to say, listen, I've listened to your music. I see where you're trying to go. I hear where you're trying to go. And you come on this show looking like you're looking. Here's one thing about me too with my show. I cannot interview you if you're sitting in your car. We don't do interviews on the Lady Coco show in your car. And you're driving around and you know your Wi-Fi is messed up. My Wi-Fi sometimes it messes up on me. And when it does, I'm not going to interview you because I want it to be clear. I want people to hear you, and I want them to hear me. I want them to hear us, and I want us to interact the way we're supposed to interact. So I do so much stuff on my show to the point where I pay for what I do. I pay for it. It's professionalism. And if I can't do it right, I'm not going to do it at all. It's just that simple. If I can't do it right, I can't do it at all. I'm going to tell you something. About 2 years ago, Sir Charles came on my podcast, and he said, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. And you keep doing what you're doing. And I said, you're proud of me? You know who I am? He said, yes, I know who you are. So you never know who's watching you, and for you to bring his name up. I met him in person, you know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing to me to be able to sit and talk to people that will take yourself to the next level, take me to the next level. But my goal is to brand Southern Soul. That's my goal. If you're not here to brand yourself and be a professionalism about who you are, there's no reason to come on this show. Because over here we work, we put in time. We want to do what we need to do the right way. That's what we want to do. And if we can't do it the right way, there's no reason to be here. For all of you all that follows the Lady Coco show and share these different artists that come on and being themselves, that's what we want. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. And so if you don't know who this man is, after tonight, I guarantee you, follow him on TikTok. Follow him on Instagram. Follow him on YouTube. Listen to his music and go tell somebody that we got a new one right here in Southern Soul. And he's about to come and tear some walls down that y'all had shut up and closed down. Said, we ain't got nobody else. We got another one tonight, baby. So listen, tell us this. How did you get started in the music business outside of your father loving Tyrone Davis, and you know you done sat back and watch it? Now you hear you a grown man doing this thing. I want to tell y'all something real fast before you answer. His little backdrop tonight. We was working before we came on, right? And he was like, I want to put this. I said, you put up what you want to put up, and then you sell it too while you own here. And he just stood back there and did his thing. He had his lights and all that stuff. So man, you know what? You're going to tear it up. You're going to tear it up. I mean, I know I'm probably bragging on you. I'm bragging on you because I done paid attention to what you're doing. It's like you so smooth with it. How did you get started in this thing, though? Like, you want to sing, you gonna sing it too.
Hey, I got started. My favorite R&B group, of course, is Guy. So back in 85, 86, when Guy first came out, you know what I'm saying? I just used to love their music. And when I started singing, people would tell me, like, man, you kind of sound like Aaron Hall. You know, you kind of got that Aaron Hall type of. Me and R. Kelly came out the same time. You know, he just came out on a major label. In '93, I put out my first album, R&B album called Me, Myself, and Ty. That's when cassettes was out. You know, CDs was just now coming in. But yeah, I started back just singing Guy songs, and to the point to where, you know, when Aaron Hall hit them runs, I his songs, I saw myself progressing, because it got to the point to where I would hit his notes word for word right with him, and I was like, man. And people were like, man, you sound just like Aaron Hall. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that was a hell of a.
But did you? Okay, can you do a song by Aaron? What song would you do?
Let me see. Baby, you can't have all of me. Yes, I'm not totally free. I can't tell you everything that's going on, baby. There's a few things in my past that should not be explained. So I'm asking you, baby, be with me for a little while. Please hush. Yeah. No questions asked. Lay back and relax, girl. So it's kind of like that. Take off your shoes. Let your pretty hair down. I'm asking now, baby. I'm giving you a piece of my love, baby. You know, so, you know, that's kind of how. That's
what I'm talking about, baby. It's the Lady Coco show. Listen, everybody gonna come in singing over here. They coming in singing.
So that's how it started, and it just progressed, and I started, once people was like, man, you sound good, and I just started taking it serious, and as I progressed, it just got better and better. And like I said, I started out as an R&B singer. I'm a producer and songwriter.
Wait, stop. So you're a producer too? You didn't tell me that.
Oh yeah. That's my, yeah.
So don't tell me you have your own artist.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Here in Dallas, back in the 90s, I'm the person that they called to do all the hook songs, like all the well-known rappers that came out in the 90s, like the DJ Snake, Nemesis, Ron C, Cottonmouth, Triple OC. These are like true vets in the game that I've sung on so many. Bebe, K104's Bebe here in Dallas, he named me Hooker T. Washington, because I've sung the hooks on so many rappers' songs. And even, you know, that right behind me right here. Hold on, let me turn this way. Right there.
Let us see it all.
You see it over? Yeah, I don't know. I can't hit it. But you see that gold, that record behind that gold plaque?
Yes.
Yeah, I got my first gold plaque singing a song called Call Me Daddy. It was a title song off of Too Short's title album called Call Me Daddy. And I sung the background, and it earned me that gold record right there behind me. That song derived from a song. If you're from Dallas, if y'all from Dallas, Fort Worth.
Yeah, you got some Dallas fans on here. I see Twin saying yes.
I'm gonna take y'all back. I'm gonna take y'all back and let y'all know that y'all heard of me before you knew of me. Back when K104 morning team, was Skip Murphy in the morning team. Y'all remember that with Skip Murphy, Nanette Lee, Chris Arnold, my aunt, hey man, the whole team. Every Friday they used to play a song called "I'm So Glad It's Friday." That's when a brother gets paid. I listen to y'all remember that song right there? I listen to Skip Murphy in the morning show. A radio station is 104. that was me that sung that song, and they used to play it every single Friday on Skip Murphy in the Morning Team, back in the 90s, early 2000s. So
they said they remember.
yeah, that was
So
that
was
would be me.
this thing. That was you. I said
Yes,
I wasn't
ma'am.
here then, but man, listen. Ooh, so you just go all the way back, like, and you look so young still. You look really, really young still. Like, so you've been doing this how long?
Since professionally since 92, and put out my first
Since
album
92.
in 93. Yes, ma'am.
So
My
how many
parents
albums do you have out there?
you know something, actually, just that one album, because I just been producing and doing music, and also a lot of people in Dallas Fort Worth know me for like the last 25 years. You know, I promote parties. I've been promoting parties and events for the last 25 years. So I'm known as Ty Diggs, the king of parties. So, you know, hey, I rock a party. So when that's why, you know, the song, you're going to play one of my songs called If You Didn't Come to Party, Take Your Ass Back Home, because, you know, when I rock a stage, you know, you ain't finna just come and look at me. I want people dancing in the audience. It's gonna be a big party, you know what I'm saying, when I rock the stage.
Right.
You know? That's what we do.
Wow. That's amazing. Like, you got so many titles under your belt. And so that's why we're here tonight, you know, so you all can know that this man is not just what he's saying. He's actually a singer though. Like, he can sing. He really, really can sing. So to every promoter that tap in tonight, I need y'all to go check him out. Listen to his music. And then listen, telling y'all he can come through, he can host the show. He might be able to host the show with Lady Coco, because I'm a bona fide certified host, baby. And when I come in that building, we come to party. You hear me?
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Y'all need to stay tuned. So hold on a minute. I want to play.
What you finna play for? What you finna play for, Lady Coco?
I'm about to play something for them. They need to know that this thing's serious over here in Dallas, Texas, baby. We ain't playing with him because he got that music. Y'all hear me? Like, when I say y'all, he got that music. Right there. Check this out.
Yo, what up, Cheetah? What's up, bro? Say, man, I think we need to do something real sexy.
So this song right here is called Sexy in Your Boots, featuring the King of Trail Ride Blues. Huh?
Tell them about this song before we play.
Hey, the song that she's finna play is called Sexy in Your Boots. And it's featuring the king of trail ride blues himself, Mr. Jeter Jones. Man, my bro, thank you so much, Jeter, for blessing me with your voice, your vocals. Beautiful job. And it's a beautiful song. Hope y'all love it.
Yes, it is. And hold on, before we go any further, Twins said, and your wife, Pickles B. When we come back after this song, he's going to tell y'all about his wife, Pickles B, okay? So this is featuring Jeter Jones. Watch this out.
Can it come up? Can you cut it up?
Yes.
Yeah. For all my Jeter Jones fans, ladies and gentlemen, Jeter Jones.
Wait, Jeter gonna come in. Jeter gonna come in. The kind of trail riding blues, y'all. He said if you got good needs, girl.
Yeah.
Yes,
Follow
honey.
Trail Riders.
Man, how did you connect with Jeter though? How did you get connected with Jeter? Thank y'all for sharing. Y'all keep sharing, all right? How did you get connected with Jeter?
That's like I hooked up with Jeter a couple years ago. I went with Charles to the first Southern Soul Super Bowl that they had out in Garland, out at the stadium, out at the arena in Garland, Texas. And I had a chance to meet Jeter for the first time. Charles introduced me to him, but backstage. So he just took a liking to me, and we've done a show together down in Houston last year. And we just connected. I let him hear the song when I was putting it together, and he loved the whole vibe. He said, "Hey, let's do it." And hey, he was a man of his word. I did my verse, sent him the song, and he did his thing and sent it back. And hey, it's ready for the world. Shout out to Jeter.
Yeah,
that's my brother.
Yeah, shout out to Jeter, man. Mr. Come. Like that dude has so much talent under his belt. Like he can sing, he can rap, and he can dance. Seems like he's kind of like slowing down a little bit. I've interviewed him before too, a couple of times. And so Jeter, that man is that man on that stage. The people love him. Men and women love Jeter on stage.
Yeah, for sure.
So then from Jeter to who else have you worked with? Okay, wait a minute. I see something. This is saying, ask him, do he remember Short B from Too Short?
Shorty B?
Do you remember Short B? Yeah. You do. Who is that?
No, that's Too Short.
Who is that?
No, he was part of Too Short. That's one of the Short Dog's his partners, Shorty B. You know what I'm saying? I met a lot of them cats, you know what I'm saying, but I didn't like when I did my thing with Too Short, I met Short through Quint Black. If you're from Dallas Fort Worth, you know who Quint Black is. If he had a real famous hot hit song called "Shake Them Haters Off," "Shake Them Haters Off." He came up with that song. Yeah, he was really the first rapper to even put "Shake Them Haters Off" in a song, and then Jay-Z and a lot of the cats started following after that. But Quint Black was one of Too Short's producers, and he went to live in Atlanta, invited me down there. Him and DJ Snake was down there producing for Too Short. I went down there, he introduced me, and the rest is history. Me and Short, we hit it off, and everything was just gravy after that.
So you worked with a lot of those artists over on the R&B side.
Yeah, I've worked with it. You know what I'm saying, with a few. But I've had an opportunity to meet a whole lot of people.
Right. Oh, that's amazing. I'm loving it. Like, because we talk about it a little bit behind stage, but when it comes to the show, I want to be surprised too. So just like you guys are probably surprised, I'm surprised to a lot of it. And so let me ask you, do you know Daryl Askew out in Atlanta?
Daryl Askew or Daryl Allaby? I know Daryl Allaby.
Allaby? No, this guy, he actually works real close with Usher and all of them out in Or see, he says me and Short B was a production. So he's in the production out there in Atlanta.
Okay,
It's
yeah, because
he goes
I
by
know those guys. I know those
Bishop
guys.
Daryl Askew.
Okay, I don't.
But
No,
he goes by Bishop Daryl Askew.
no, I never met him. Yeah, I don't know of him.
Okay, I mean and then if you haven't, because he comes to Dallas all the time too. He come out here and goes to RL Griffin and all those places. So are you affiliated with RL's?
I've been to R.L. Griffin's place. I'm gonna tell you, I've performed there a couple times. Back before Tony Thompson, who used to be the lead singer of High Five, before he passed away, Tony, I invited Tony. I performed at R.L. Griffin. This was probably I want to say late 90s, early 2000s.
Okay.
I invited Tony to R.L. Griffin. He came to the show to support me, and I invited him on stage, and he actually came on stage, and man, so I've had opportunity to meet people like that, great legends like Tony Thompson, Case, or RL. Man, it's so I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of people, work with them. I haven't worked with a lot of artists, but I've had an opportunity to meet a lot of artists. You know, celebrity artists.
Well, that's amazing also. So, you know, at this point in your career, I'm pretty sure if you wanted to go back, you know, after meeting people and they see where you are today, if you wanted to collab with someone, you would be able to do it with no problem. You just have to have that right connection. So, being over in Southern Soul, have you seen anybody that you would like to do any collaborations with?
Yeah, actually, you know, one of my brothers, he's kind of blazing some things in the Southern Soul game right now. His name is Lamar Brace. You know, he redid that Hole in the Wall song, and he's doing real well on the circuit right there. I got a beautiful song that me and him collabed on. LJ Eccles, he's from here. So I met LJ. We supposed to link up. We supposed to link up. I got to call him, you know. So look forward in the future for a collab with me and LJ. Fat Daddy, he's from Dallas. That's RL's son. So I want to collab with him as well. As far as people that's in the game that's big right now, yeah, I would love to do. I see on TikTok, man, with so many people like asking, who is that? Who sang that Hater song? Is that King George? And the people are like, no, that's Chocolate Ty. You know, so to even be mentioned on that same realm, because he's like the king of Southern Soul right now. And but I'd love to do a collab with King George. I think that'll be just too hot. But you know, we still
have you met him yet?
No, I've never met him.
Have you met King George?
Oh,
no. He's an easy guy, just like yourself. I mean, nothing. I mean, it ain't no turn up your nose, no nothing like that. He's very easy to just walk up to and approach. So I'm sure you will meet him real soon. So it's no worries there. So wait a minute, y'all. We're going over here with Chocolate. If it's gonna let us play another one of his songs, I'm not for sure how it's giving it to me now. But this man, I'm telling y'all right now, don't sleep on him. If you do, you're going to miss out. Promoters. I was telling him just a few weeks ago, there was a young man on here and got booked from being on the show. And he was not on the level of Chocolate. He was not. But he was good at branding himself. His music was good. And nobody really knew who he was. And that guy came on here. And I'm like, wait, are you guys about to book him while he's on this thing doing an interview? And whoever it was, they booked him. They did.
That's what's
so
up.
I'm trying to see how did you send this to me to where I can play sexy, no problem. Okay. Now this one is not letting me play it.
If you didn't come to party,
it's taking me someplace else though. It's not. No, It's not letting me play it. Mm-mm.
Let me
I don't know
see.
why, but it's taking me to Google and all that stuff. Can you just send it straight to my email?
Yeah, that's what
And
I'm gonna.
while yeah, do that. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna let y'all hear this song that has really, really taken off right now on YouTube. 3 weeks ago, just 3 weeks ago, y'all, it is at 34K views. 3 weeks ago.
If you
Rostin, where you at, Shreveport? Here we go.
you a hater,
Hold on. Bring it back. Hey, bring it. Can you stop it right quick? Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before she play this song right here, this is the song that has become a TikTok sensation all over the world on Instagram. It's the song that Snoop Dogg co-signed for me. It's my new single. It's called Hater.
Oh,
And so,
wait, Chocolate. Did you send me the other ones? Because I wanted that to be your last.
yeah,
song.
you want that
I
to
was
be the
just
last
gonna-
one, right? Okay.
Yes, I want that to be the last one, the very last
Oh, okay.
one. I just want them to know who you are singing that song.
Oh, okay. Okay, hold on
Let me
just a
see.
second then.
Yeah. So I don't want y'all to go nowhere so y'all can see exactly who he is singing that song. Look at Shreveport over there. Love that jazz.
What up, Shreveport? What's happening, Shreveport?
Shreveport is in the house tonight. Ross and Allen. Yeah,
Oh, it's
send it straight
out.
to the email.
Okay, I'm gonna send it directly to your email. Okay, I have to.
Michelle Jordan is watching. Michelle Jordan.
What's up, Michelle?
Hughes. We have Cassandra Brazil. Is that Brazil? Whatever it is. She said, that's my song. Who else we have? We got Dallas in here.
Dallas in the building. What's up?
Diana Blow says, that's what's up. Who else we have on here from Dallas? Bernita from California is here.
What's up,
Blanche
Renita?
from St. Martinville from Louisiana. Nacogdoches is here.
Okay.
North Carolina, South Carolina is here. They're all in here tonight. So make
Okay,
sure you all share your city. You just sent it. Okay, let's see what we got. Let's see. And so while we're doing that, waiting for the music to come through, where do you see yourself going in Southern Soul within the next year? I want to say within the next year. I don't want it to take 5 years. You know, they have a lot of people say, what do you want to do within the next 5 years? We don't know where we're going to be in 5 years, but within the next year, we don't know either, but that's closer than 5. So where do you see yourself, especially in Southern Soul within the next year?
I say myself, I want to be a great Southern Soul artist, you know what I'm saying, with a great fan base. If God allow me to be, that top dog, that's great. But my thing is not to try to compete with nobody. I just want to just continue to make great music. I mean, you look at great legends like Lenny Williams. Hey, almost 80 or whatnot, and he's still performing.
Still on show, still performing.
So I just want to just make great music, and if it happens to take me to a level like a King George, that'll be a beautiful blessing. But like I say, I don't try to compete with nobody. I'm just one thing you can definitely, I can guarantee you, every time that I put out something, I'm gonna always go all out and give you my best. Being that I'm an R&B singer / rapper, and I produce, so my creativity level is just very high. So I bring something to Southern Soul that you probably don't hear in Southern Soul. A lot of Southern Soul music. Some of it kind of sound the same. And one thing Charles used to always tell me, he would always tell me, Ty, don't get caught up into just doing the Southern Soul style of music. Do you, bro? He always would tell me, bring what you bring into the table. Don't leave out what made you who you are. bring up what you bring. That's what's gonna make you unique and different from everybody else. And you can see it in my music, you know, especially you can see it through Ada. And you know.
Oh yeah, Hater. You, for some reason, I guess we're not supposed to play your other music, but I say to all the DJs, because it's not coming up like it's supposed to, but Hater did. Hater came up like it's supposed to come up. To all the DJs out there that's playing Southern Soul music, we want you to make sure you reach out to Chocolate Ty and get his music. We want y'all to run it through Southern Soul. And we want him to become a very positive, prominent candidate from Dallas, Texas. That's what we want. And when you find people in Dallas, Texas that's strong and secure and knows what they're doing and know what they want, it's going to happen. Nobody can stop you. Now, everybody from Dallas, Texas is not on that game. They on some BS, some of them. But the ones that comes through and they mean what they mean, they say it and they're doing it, those are the ones that I connect with, and I know they got something going on. You hear me? It don't take but 5 seconds to just listen to them like yourself, and you know they're ready. They're pushing through, and they're ready to do whatever it takes to get to the next level, but the right way. We have so many people in this business that are so cutthroat, and by any means necessary, they do anything, everything. And you know what happens, Chocolate, when they do that? They become very sloppy. Don't nobody want to deal with you. They know when you open your mouth within the first 2.5 minutes that you full of trash and garbage, and they're not going to deal with you. But you came in, you know, positive. You was on your business game. You talked about what you know. You talked about where you've been, and you talked about where you're going. And it's simply going to take you straight to the H in the dot, the A in the dot, the T in the dot, the E in the dot, and the R. I don't remember a lot of stuff like that because I do so much. But this song, I told him like a week ago, we were headed to a show in Center, Texas. And I'm like, I don't even know who this man is, but whoever he is, I'm about to find out because he's coming on my show. And I promise y'all, he's sitting here tonight. So when I want you on this show, you come on this show. And you might not know it, but the fatness of it is, he is right here in my city. He's right here doing this thing. When he told me, I'm like, okay, you in Dallas. Next door.
Blow it up.
Blow it up. I mean, I promise you it's gonna, but you about to leave outside of Dallas now. You about to work. You about to work. If you listen, if you went to TikTok and you went to IG and you got over 1 million, views.
5.5 million. 2 weeks.
It's 5 million, but you got over 1 million in how many weeks?
1 million was in a day and a half. My song's been out since May 4th, so a little over 2 weeks, and we're at over 5.5 million views between TikTok and Instagram right now, and it's in counting.
3 weeks, y'all. 3 weeks.
3 weeks. Yes, ma'am.
3 weeks, and he is not lying. All you got to do is go and do your own work. He don't have to prove nothing to you. If you want to know, you go look for yourself. That's what you do. You go look for yourself, as I did. And so that's why he's not sitting here because of the millions that he got. He's sitting here because I heard that song, If You My Friend, Act Like My Friend. If you a hater, you get the hell on. Daryl Simmons is in here. So I want Daryl Simmons to do me such a favor. This is my brother from Jackson, Mississippi. I'm part of the JMA Awards, the Jackson Music Awards, to put you on Spotlight as soon as possible. Have you ever been on there? Soul Music Session?
No.
Well,
I'm everything.
Okay, so Daryl is on here, and I'm going to have you or either Daryl Simmons to reach out, and we're going to put you on the spotlight where you're supposed to be, and people are going to hear HATER. You're going to introduce your song to the world, and I promise you this, is already at 5 million. you're gonna go to 10 million. That's where you're going. And some, you're gonna over exceed what you didn't even know was there. That's what you're gonna do. So now let's explain to the world, how did H, I have to say it like this because I'm smart enough to remember that only, H.A.T.E.R. How did that come about?
Well, actually, I was at the studio. I have a team of producers that are incredible. They're the best producers in the world. BP Did It, who produced the song Hater. I was at his studio. I had a bass line in mind. I was humming a bass line and actually started playing the bass line, and it just connected. He started adding the other instruments to it. So we created the song before I even came up with the hook, the name of the song, Hater. But when I finally came up with the hook, I was like, okay, that's a great hook. Now I got to write the right lyrics. It's got to be something real. It's got to be real. It can't be, it's just got to be real. So I prayed and God just put it on my heart and just let it, and the pen came out. When you hear the song, what's so unique about this song is that even though I'm singing about people who hate, whether it's your friends, but on the second verse, I switch it, which is probably the most important verse of the whole song. You know, some of y'all got family members who never got nothing good to say. You know, the ones who be trying to bring you down because things ain't going their way. You know what I'm saying? So the family members are probably your worst haters because they the ones who are closest to you. They worse than your friends. So it's just that I just wanted to just put all that. I didn't do the song out of malice because I don't have no hate for nobody. But I just wanted to do a song that I felt that we as human beings have all experienced and been
That's
through.
Right.
And it just happened to just work. You know what I mean?
That's right. So let me ask you this before we go any further. So you've been in the industry as long as you've been here, and now coming out with that song. When it comes to your family, not your wife, but when it comes to your family that you love so much, what entails uncle, auntie, sister, brother, cousins? You go around them, right? And you're not going around them like you think you're better, but you know you've done something different that they haven't done. What is the treatment that you get from family?
Well, you know, you have family members. The majority, they're gonna love you. They're proud of you. But you got some, and I'm sure in every family, you know, whether you're become a successful doctor or you may have just graduated and achieved something that you really worked hard at, and it's crazy, but it's sad that you have the family members are the ones that will hate on you the most and not want to see you succeed. You know,
and not give you that support. Not get let me help you with it because I'm in the business too. They don't give you that support, and you have outsiders that don't even know you. They don't even know you, and they give you support 1,000. But you look for at least one or two family members to say, "Man, I see what you're doing. I'm so proud of you. You know, keep doing what you're doing. I'm going to help support you, push you out there, and get you to the next level. Whatever it takes for me to do, I'm going to do." It doesn't even have to be in the industry, Chocolate. It could be anything that you're doing, and you know it took you a minute to get there. And now you've gotten there, and you want somebody in your family to say, "You know what? I saw this coming. I saw it, and now that it's here, you ain't doing nothing. And they might not say it to you, but they show you that." Let me say this, family. If you're not family for real, for me, I'm gonna use me. You you can just get the hell on out the way, because that's what the song say. I'ma love you still. But if you can't show me the proper respect, I didn't ask you to do anything, but you see what I'm doing. I had somebody in my family to say, out of 4 or 5 years, what exactly are you doing? What are you doing? And I said, excuse me? Yeah. What exactly are you doing? But you see what I do. You watch me on social media. You see me traveling from state to state. You know what I'm saying? And you ask me that question, what are you doing? You know exactly what I'm doing. But instead of you saying, you know what, sis, I'm proud of you. I see what you're doing. You know, keep up the good work. You want to ask me that question over there so you can try to hit me in the hip. What you can't do, you can't hit me below the belt, because I've already over exceeded that. And so you have to be strong-minded and forget about the naysayers, forget about the ones that you want to say, I'm proud of you and you're doing a good job, and learn how to pat yourself on the back and say, you know what? I see the numbers. I see what's going on. Am I surprised that it took off like that? Yes, I am. But I'm here, and I'm here to stay, and I'm not going nowhere. I'm going to tell you something. You're in a hot seat right now. You're in a whole hot seat. You're in a seat where everybody is not going to be your friend, and they're not going to be your partner, because they're going to want to know who the hell he think he is. And you chocolate tie.
Yes, ma'am.
Lit.
Yes, ma'am.
Chocolate tie.
The Prince of Southern
and
Soul.
I am who I am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You spoke a mouthful right there.
Your seat is hot. Right. It's hot. So how are you gonna handle the hot seat? I'm the judge. How are you gonna handle it?
Just being humble and listening. I'm a good listener, because I feel that when God brings a person in front of me, He's using them to say something to me that I need to hear. Just like what you just said. You said some precious gems, and I'm listening to every word you say, and it's sticking. So even this interview, this is wow. This is probably the most professional interview I've ever done. Just how you handle it as a host, and just making me feel comfortable, and just able to just speak my truth. And man, it's just amazing. I thank you, and like I said, I'm not an arrogant person by no means. I'm a man of God. God is my Lord and Savior. My family is a strong Christian-oriented family on both my dad and my mom's side. So I'm anchored, and I know God got my back. All my family members been so supportive and texting me and just letting me know how proud they are of me, and that means the world.
Yes.
All my brothers, like my producers, they're truly my brothers. Like I was saying, I got great producers. BP did it. Rock Love Beats, Izzy out of Tampa, Florida, Quint Black. These are the guys that's putting together this beautiful masterpiece. The name of my album is going to be called Southern World Tour. I'm already putting it out there. I named my album Southern World Tour because I'm going to be that big, where I'm going to actually do a Southern World Tour, So I put things out in the atmosphere, and I speak to God. I speak it into existence, and I don't hold back. I speak to God all the time, and if it wasn't for Him, none of this would be possible. So I'm very, very humble and thankful.
Let me correct something you just said, Chocolate. You said I'm going to be. No, you are. You're already there. And so the humbleness of you is what's awesome. You're so humble, and you don't want to just say it, but you have to speak those things as though they are. And so because God has put you where you're supposed to be, like you've been waiting to be right here for a long time. You didn't tell me that, but I sense that you've been waiting to be right here where you are for a long time, and now it has happened. It has manifested. It's like you scratching your own head. Like, man, I can't believe. Did you say 5 million? I saw a video today, this guy, and he said, I like to be by myself. I like my own shine. But he had all these people around him with your song.
Wow.
He was singing your song. So it wasn't even you that was in the position that you put out there for so many people. You have planted seeds for so many people that is coming up to the point where, wow, what are you going to do? They done took my song. Nope. They took what God has manifested for you to be today. Today is here already now. It's here. And so guess what? All you can do is this. Give God the glory because it's your time to shine. It's just that simple. And when he put you in a place where you're supposed to be, you don't even want to accept it. And when you don't want to accept it, that means that you are a humble guy. You don't have the big head. You didn't know it was going to happen, but it happened because it's your time. It says that the first shall be last and the last shall be first. That's what it said. It said the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So when you put it in a spiritual aspect of your life, then you know when God say it's your time, can't no devil in hell block you. I don't care how you feel that morning when you get up, you got to push through because it's already here. When it's already there, it's to God be the glory. That's exactly what it is. And so now you're going to keep scratching your head. You don't shave your head too low and say, man, I can't believe this. Say ouch. No, you don't say ouch anymore. You say yes because I've fought the good fight and I deserve to be where I am. But no matter what I do, God, I give you the glory.
Yes, ma'am. All the time. It's good.
That's all you do.
Man.
That's how you
it's been overwhelming. Everything, like I said, this is what's happening right now. I don't know how far it's going to go, but this is what we as artists dream about. I've been in this game since '92, a long time, and I started out with a lot of people who gave up. I'm not saying they gave up because they just gave up. They may have just went down another avenue. God took them down different roads in life, careers, and whatnot. But I've also went down different roads and did different things, and Satan has tried to block and hey, look at me. I still fought through it because God always allowed me to continue to see that light. Even when I was going through the wilderness, going through dark times, he always allowed me to stay focused on that light. And hey, he brought me through my darkest times, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not perfect. And maybe that's another reason I make such real music, because I'm a person who's made mistakes, and
yes,
I put that in my music. I know somebody else, hoping that somebody else will hear my songs and they see themselves, and they make them feel good. Like, man, I needed to hear that, so.
And the audience is feeling you. The audience is feeling you too, because I'm looking at the comments. You can go back later if you want. They're saying to God be the glory. God got you, but it's your time. See, we didn't know that this interview was going to take place tonight. We didn't know that. I reached out to you and I'm like, I don't even know this man. I don't know if he's going to respond back, because I don't do interviews like I used to on the humbug. Like, I'm going to interview this person. No. I told myself I've interviewed so many people. I'm going to pull back. And if somebody wants to reach out to me, they can. But I said, if I see somebody out there that's willing and they're sincere about what they're doing, I'm going to reach out to that person. And when I reached out, you responded back. And I told my husband, I said, oh my God, because I'm looking at you like Snoop Dogg just tapped in the building. I didn't even know you knew Snoop Dogg. I'm like, he responded back right away. Like, you did it back right away. So I'm like,
I don't even know Snoop Dogg. I got a text I got a message from my partner Jay, Super Manager. He's a big promoter out of Houston. He used to manage H-Town. That's how I met him through Suzanne with H-Town. He texted me the other day saying, "Boy, you got your damn hit." He say Snoop just reposted. I said, "What?" He screenshotted it to me, and then I went on Instagram and went to Snoop's page and wanted to make sure it wasn't an imitation, somebody, But I saw that check mark by Snoop, and then I saw that 86 million followers, and I was like, "Oh, okay, so it's real." So,
you knew it was him.
Yeah, Snoop, yeah, when I saw it, I actually saw it on Yahoo. My brother hit me and said, "Hey, Ty," I turned on my phone and went to my Google just to check some scores on the game. Go Mavericks, Dallas Mavericks. Hey, he said, "Man, Google then posted Snoop Dogg's video with your song on Google." And I'm like, "What?" I was like, "Oh my God." I said, "Hey."
and that's it right there. Like, you don't even know the people that you have to, like, when I saw Snoop, he started doing King George's song. I'm like, wait a minute. I said, if Snoop Dogg done tapped into King George, oh, it's about to go down. In my seat, I can see it, right? And I promise you, about 6 weeks ago, we had the Blues Is All Right tour, and guess who was on stage with King George? It was Snoop Dogg at a Southern Soul show. The Blues Is All Right tour. Snoop Dogg was on stage. Yes, he was. And for the people in Southern Soul, they saw it, they seen it, and it was heard. Snoop Dogg was there. Just a couple of weeks ago, we was at the Blues Is All Right tour with King George. And what's his name? Beezy? What's that boy's name?
Yellow Beezy.
Is it Yellow Beezy?
Yeah.
Yellow Beezy was on stage with King George right there in my face. I got it in my phone right now because I was right there backstage, and I saw King George when he brought Yellow Beezy up on the stage. So you never know. You'll never know in this industry who you're going to meet and who your connection is going to be. So that's why I say to you, if you hit 5 million all over, oh, you going up. You going. And it's your time. You ain't even got to scratch your head no more and question God where you supposed to be. And I'm gonna tell you what really is gonna take you there. You said this about 30 minutes ago. We're about to get out of here, y'all. You said, I love the Lord, and He's first and foremost in my life. I'm very humble. I don't act like I'm somebody that I'm not. And that's what put you in an even greater seat. And even before we came on this live, you spoke of your wife, and you talked about who she is and what she does. A lot of times the artists don't do that. They have wives. They don't even speak of their wives. You don't even know they have a wife because they don't tell you. That means sometimes they're up to no good. Not all. But if you have a wife and you have a husband and you're in this industry, you need to let people know, even if you don't have a ring on, I'm a married woman and I'm a married man. And you speak on your spouse because God see all of that. You see all of that. And that's one of the second things that you said to me backstage before we even came on stage. So I'm going to let you tell everybody before we get to your song who your wife is and what she does.
I'm gonna tell you, my wife is my life. I one thing I can say, and you spoke a mouthful when you said a lot of artists, male artists, who are married, they keep their wives kind of in the shadows because they feel that the image is going to be messed off, or because if my fans know I'm married or whatever. My thing is that I'm an entertainer. I'm trying to just make great music for men and women to love. I'm not trying to. I'm not in this game for the groupies and all that. I truly have a love and passion for being an entertainer, being making great music. And I want men and women to love my music because I speak truth through my music. a lot of my inspiration comes from my wife. You know, my wife is she has her own thing going as well. You know, we call her down here, down south. She's the queen of candy pickles. Y'all remember back in the day we used to eat those Kool-Aid pickles. You know what I'm saying? You get the pickle, pour the Kool-Aid on it, and put the peppermint in the middle, and but she just took it to a whole nother level. She have over 200 different flavors. She has a beautiful storefront in DeSoto, Texas. You can go on her website, KoolAidPickles.com. The name of her store, her company is called Delicious Candy Pickles Factory. You can go on Google, it'll pull right up. Hey, she's doing a beautiful thing. So she motivates me to be my best, because she's the best at what she does. So, we're a team, and she supports me, and I definitely support her. I say to all your women, your female listeners, and everyone who's viewing, hey, I appreciate all y'all just taking a moment of y'all time to even chime into, Lady Coco's podcast while she's interviewing me. She didn't have to do this. Y'all don't have to be listening right now. And I just ask that y'all just continue to support me. I promise I ain't gonna let you down. When I come to your town, it's going down. We're gonna party. We're gonna have a great time. If you're married, bring your husbands. If you're married, bring your wives. And we're gonna have a great time. If you're single, hey, hopefully you'll meet your man or woman at my concert. And hey, I can be a matchmaker too. So that might be another song right there. Y'all never know.
Heard it.
Yeah. So that's just how we do it, baby. Hey, I want to, before you play the song, I just got a few shout out. Just Mike Grayson, love you, man.
No, take your time. Go ahead and shout out whoever you want.
Thank you so much, man. Olin Hatcher, he's one of the big one. I'm gonna call him a tycoon, music tycoon. He's been in the major music business for over 30 years, and he contacted me and was like, "Hey, Ty," and he's been over like major entertainers like Cash Money and big artists. And he reached out to me the other day and said, "Hey, Ty, I see what you're doing. I see your movement. And hey, brother, I'm just letting you know that I'm here for you. Whatever I can do to help you." And so God is bringing all these people, the right people. So, hey, I just, man, it's beautiful. Even on TikTok, if you're familiar with TikTok, Instagram, go on TikTok, put in Hater, Chocolate Ty, and look at all the thousands and thousands of videos that people have created around the world to my song. I mean, I saw a video, a 90-year-old white woman did a TikTok video to my song and knew every word. It's every race of people, white, black, Latino, Asian, every denomination.
It has gone viral.
Yes.
It's viral, y'all. It is viral. So this man is a star. This man that y'all see tonight on the Lady Coco, he is a star. Like, y'all need to just go to TikTok. You don't have to go no place else. Just go to TikTok and put in Hater. Like he said, I promise you, you're gonna see so many different videos and so many people interacting on Hater. Funny. But 3 weeks. 3 weeks. 3 weeks. And it's gonna blow your mind. Like, when you look at one time, you look at the next one and the next one and the next, but one really got my attention today. So I shared it to Roslyn out in Shreveport. And I hope Roslyn, did you watch that video? It was this guy, and I'm thinking that's Ty. No, it wasn't you. This guy was saying he hang out by himself. He don't have no people around, but he was playing your song and singing your song, and everybody was around that dude. Like he was you. Wow. He was at the beach somewhere. I don't know where he was at, but he had his little nice two-piece gear on with his shirt open and a hat on, and he was serious about it. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, man, you don't even have to sing your song if you don't want to, because they singing it for you.
Hey, hey, I would love to perform. I can't wait to get to that point where I can do a show, because I've been to so many concerts and seen artists. They couldn't even perform their music even when I would go to Sir Charles show, he don't even perform because the crowd know his songs. So it's just amazing that that many people know your music, and I can't wait. I got a shout out to the two guys who created my Hater Line Dance song, my Hater Line Dance on TikTok. These guys are incredible. One is named Country Smooth, and his brother Mike Lowry. They from Marshall, Texas. These are the two guys that y'all been seeing doing the Hater Line Dance. They created that, and it's because of them who put the video out, and they already got millions of followers, and that's where it all started from. I reached out to them.
Wow.
They showed me love and created within an hour time of me reaching out to them. They hit me back, say, "Hey, bro, we sent you an email. Check out the video and tell us what you think." Within an hour, they created that dance that you see on TikTok right now, all over social media right now. That's them.
Wow.
I love them brothers, and I've never met them in person. But I'm looking forward to it though.
Exactly right. It's already done. Like, man, I'm telling you. So now introduce your song so we can let you get out of here, because you got so many people talking to you. You got to go back and you got to respond to these messages and say, yes, they are amazing. Yes. Twin City, they need to do one for you too. So introduce this song so we can let people go to bed on a Tuesday night. Okay.
Hey, look here. For all you promoters that are on here, on her podcast, hey, y'all hit me up, 214-900-9495. You can holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I love to come to your town and perform at all your festivals, whatever you got going on. Holler at your boy. Let's handle that business. Let's make it happen. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, my brand new single that has went viral all over the world. My brand new single is called Hater. Hope y'all enjoy.
Here we go, y'all.
Oh. Hey, can I say one last thing?
You got something else to say?
Yes. I want to. Wait. Behind me. Yeah, fella, let me get one. Let me grab it first.
Oh, that's right. Introduce those shirts.
Hey,
DJ AJ Capone.
We got the official autograph Chocolate Tie Hater shirts. All you got to do right now is go on www.ownmyblack.life. Right now, we got them in all colors. We got all the different sayings. If you know me, act like you know me. If you my friend, act like my friend. We got all those sayings on the t-shirts. Y'all can go again. It's www.ownmyblack.life. Right now, order your t-shirt. Support your boy for sure.
Okay.
Now, without further ado,
everything? Is it a website that they're going to?
Yes, it's on it's www.own. It's OWN my black, just like black .life. Yeah, on my black. .life. It's not .com. It's .life, like LIFE.
Okay, give it to them one more time so they can hear it. Let's make sure they get it, because y'all need to get these t-shirts, honey.
It's www.ownmyblack.life. It's not .com, but .life, and it'll pull the website.
Y'all got it?
Yes, ma'am. And it'll pull up.
Okay.
The whole website. You can order your t-shirts.
Okay, but now no further ado. Y'all about to get this single right here. I gotta say it again. It's H. And I can't spell that good, but I'm gonna spell it A. T. Am I right? E. R. Did I spell it right? I can't spell it. HATER. Y'all know what that spells? Y'all gonna be a cheerleader tonight for me. Watch this. I'm gonna turn it up. See, we're gonna turn it all the way up.
Stay the hell away from me. My friend.
Hey.
Act like my friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Some of your friends be hating on you, but acting like they your friends.
Let's go, y'all.
Stab you in the back, a smile up in your face. Acting like you're really happy for you, but they really want to take your place. Yeah, things like everything that you do, they're trying to compete with you. They watching every move you make, and they really want to be like you. If you got some haters in your life, you need to take my advice.
Y'all in the house tonight. Can we do it one time for the grown folks? Let's go, let's go. Hey.
Always being negative every time they come around. They ain't never got nothing good to say. Gonna put everybody down.
Okay, Ty, we do it like this too on the Lady Coco show. So I want y'all to do me a favor. On a scale of 1 to 10, I need to see all 10s going up and down this timeline tonight. If y'all love this song only, I need to see, y'all can dance, y'all can sing y'all hearts, but I want to see all 10s. We're going to break it, and I'm sending it right on over to the radio station tonight, so we can get it in rotation. All right? Can we do that? So I see y'all voting already. We're going to do it again. This is how we do it, Ty. We break the song right here on 75 South on the Lady Coco show. On a scale of 1 to 10, I need to see all 10s. We're going to run it back. Y'all ready? California, I see y'all in here. Maryland, I see y'all. I see Mississippi. I see Florida. Who else do I see? South Carolina, North Carolina. I see Dallas in the house. All of y'all in here. All from y'all in this thing. So we're going to run it back, and I need to see nothing but 10s going up and down the timeline. Y'all ready for it? Let's do it, lady. Oh, one more time for chocolate time. Hey. St. Markville.
You are hater. Yeah, stay the hell away from me.
Act like my friend.
But if you are a hater,
Get away from me. Hey.
Everybody ain't your friend. Some of your friends be hating on you, but acting like they your friend.
Y'all better come on, vote it in. Can we do it?
Acting like they're really happy for you, but they really want to take your place. Yeah, things like everything.
That's what I'm talking about. Let me see them 10s, baby.
Watching every move you make, they really want to be like you. If you got some haters in your life, you need to take my advice. Go ahead and shake them haters off and kick them haters up out your life. Yeah, you know,
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. If you my friend, act like my friend. You're a hater. Get away from me. Come on, Dallas. We in the house tonight, y'all. Come on, Ty. Hey.
Yeah, just like friends, your relatives, they can hit on you.
What you say now?
Biggest haters, those ain't the ones who are closer to you. With friends and family like that, what do you need in this phone? Go ahead and shake them haters off and tell them haters they got to go. Yeah,
Act like you know. If you a hater, away from me.
my friend,
Act like my friend.
you a hater, stick the hell away from me. You got to shake those haters off.
DJ Snake, what's happening, man? Thank you so much for putting the beautiful mix on this song, man. Oh my God.
It's party time, y'all. Act like you know.
But if you a hater, yeah, stick the
Stay the hell away from me. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You got me over here acting a fool in the house tonight.
Baby, we gotta act a fool in the house. I don't own the rights to this music, but that
I
artist
do.
over there that's on this live, Facebook and YouTube, he own the rights to this song. So don't y'all be black now because I'm coming after y'all. Baby, Mr. Chocolate Time.
Yes, ma'am.
This has been an amazing interview. I'm telling you, I was looking forward to it at work. I was getting confused and discombobulated because I'm like, I don't know what's going to happen. But I talked to him backstage before we got on this. Y'all don't even take this thing. We got to pay to be on this thing. We got to pay for this to see. So now when you go on Facebook, you can do the interviews on Facebook because sometimes I do. But when you come on this platform like this thing paid for. And we want somebody to grab it and push us on out there a little bit further. So don't y'all be playing with us over here. We had a little fun towards the end, but y'all hear me. If you a hater,
Stay the
he
hell
said
away
it.
from me.
But if you my friend,
Act like my friend.
act like my friend. That's all he telling y'all to do. And I'm loving it too. You right here in Dallas, Texas. I can't wait. I got this other show I was telling him about tonight. I'm hoping I can see him in a couple of weeks and they let him get on that show. He can sing that song. He can go back home. But tell Miss Pickle to come bring them pickles over there and sell them too. I want some pickles. We're gonna sell some pickles too. We ain't gonna just be singing haters. We're gonna be selling some pickles and everything. I know she's somewhere watching this interview, like, man, look, I love Lady Coco. I love her too. I ain't never seen her yet.
Hey, just go by and pay her a visit. Go by her store and check her out. You get a chance.
Yes. What's the address to her store?
So I don't know. I just know that you can go on to the website KoolAidPickles.com, and the address.
Kool-Aid,
you can do
with the K, with the K.
It's like the regular
right?
Kool-Aid. Yeah,
KoolAidPickles.com.
KoolAidPickles.com.
Okay.
Or DeliciousCandyPickles.com. And it'll pull up
y'all hear that?
Everything's on there. Yeah. I want to say, thank you.
Give it to him one more time, Ty. Give it to him one more time.
The website, the name of her company is called Delicious Candy Pickles Factory. And the website is KoolAidPickles.com. So you can go on the website and then pull up the address, and you can actually see her different candy pickles. She have over 200 different flavors. She got candy grapes, candy pineapples. Oh my gosh, you have to go on there. She
wow.
Last year she was her first year at the Texas State Fair, and her chamoy pickle was the superstar of the whole state fair. Her rookie year, she was the superstar of the state fair. So so she's she's there every year. They got her tied in for life there. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing. So
that's amazing. Yeah. So they can actually order those pickles and she send them across the world.
Yeah, she'll send them across the world. She sent them as far as Germany. Yeah, she'll send them wherever you are.
Okay,
and they'll be fresh.
Okay, and I saw Africa in here tonight and China too. Yeah.
Hey, what's happening, Africa? What's up, China?
Yeah, they in here too. That's awesome. And so once again, for your t-shirts, now I want a t-shirt too. I'm right in town, so I'm coming to get my t-shirt. Me and my husband need to get one.
Okay.
So I want the t-shirt ASAP.
I want to shout out to Miss Lisa Rockamore. That's one of my producer, Charles Rockamore, Rock Love Beats. His wife, that's her company. She designed that website. She designed the t-shirts. Come up with the design. She did a beautiful, beautiful job. If you've already logged on, you see what I'm talking about. But I just want to thank her so much for making me look good. Hey, that's what y'all women do. Y'all make us men look good. Y'all compliment us, and when y'all get behind us, y'all go all out. Shout out to Catherine.
You know what? You ain't like you better say it. You better say because see my stuff look good too. I got a lady. Her name is her name. I'm gonna put it out there tomorrow because I don't want to mess it up. That lady make all my stuff look good. So he's right. If you got a lady behind you and she's in the business, I think it's Hot City. She goes by Hot City, and Hot City made my website look good. All my stuff look good, and I haven't seen nobody else outside of Hot City make my stuff look the way it looks. I don't have to do nothing but just say the word, and Hot City pops up and do the thing for Lady Coco. Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, but that you own it. You own it. So listen, I want to thank you. I thank you so much for coming on my platform and just letting it all out. And you know what? I want you to come again because you've already gone viral, but you haven't seen nothing yet. You're gonna come back and say, Lady Coco, you told me. So tonight, you scratched the surface, but you're gonna tear the buildings down. Watch.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, you're gonna tear the buildings down. That's what it's gonna be. And you getting ready to get booked on all them shows that them. Let me tell you something. All those flyers that's been floating around and chocolate Ty wasn't on there. You about to be on those flyers too. So we're gonna keep pushing your music. We're gonna put you on the radio. As of tonight, you're going on the radio, and I promise you this: you're going on those shows, and it's not. And whatever price you tell them, that's what you're gonna get. Don't take back and don't push over it. Whatever price you give them, so you pray about your price, and that's your price. Don't let nobody talk you up, and don't let nobody talk you down. When you pray about your price, that's what your price is until God say change it.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, yeah,
Okay.
shout out to all your fans and people who are supporting your podcast, all the promoters that are on your podcast. Again, y'all holler at me directly. Y'all get at me directly. It's 214-900-9495. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to be booked. Book me on them shows. Let me come to your city and bless your fans. And hey, we're gonna have a great time. And one more shout out. I know we're finna go. It's just so many people that has helped me out on my journey. Willie Fresh, I love you, my brother, Mike Sharp. Man, it's just the DJs, DJ Cutter. Man, it's just so many people. If I didn't say your name, I love you anyway. I didn't forget you. I just got a lot of people that are pulling for me and praying for me, and I just thank them so very much. I love them all.
Yes, and we love you, Chocolate Ty, right here from Dallas, Texas, y'all. It gets no better than this. We're going to say good night to you all. Thank you all, the audience, for tuning in. Thank you for every share that you did tonight. And listen, make sure you go purchase those pickles, purchase those T-shirts, and y'all push him through. That's what y'all do. Go follow him on his page. Y'all follow him on TikTok. Y'all follow him on IG. Follow him on his Facebook page, and let's push our brother out. And he said these words right here, and we're going to say good night from the Lady Coco Show. If you what?
If you know me, I like you know me. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Give me my friend, act like my friend. But if you a hater, yeah, stay the hell away from me. Everybody ain't your partner.
Hey.
Everybody ain't your friend. Some of your friends be hating on you, but acting like they your friend.
What you say, Bob?
They don't want to step you in the back, but smile up in your face. Acting like they really happy for you, but they really want to take your place. Yeah, seems like everything that you do, they're trying to compete with you. And you really watching every move you make, and they really want to be like you. If you got some haters in your life, you need to take my advice. Go ahead and shake them hands.
All right, y'all, that's our time. Good night, everybody. Thank you to my brother, Chocolate Ty. Mr. World Famous doing his thing.
Thank you, Lady Coco. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good night, y'all. We'll see y'all later. Good night, my brother.
Take care.
Thank y'all for tuning in all over the world.
Yes, ma'am.
Good night.
Good night.
Always being negative every time they come around. Ain't never got nothing good to say. Trying to put everybody down. Yeah, just like friends, your relatives, they get down on you.
Good night, y'all.
They the biggest haters, cause they the ones who are closer to you. With friends and family like that, what do you need? Let me
y'all.
Until them haters, they got to go. Yeah, if you love it, if you know it, you know it, you know it. If you a hater, if you a hater.
There you go, y'all.
Hey, I'm still on here jamming with you. I'm still on here jamming with
Y'all not
you.
even know he's still here.
Hey, I'm gonna get on here and start answering some of these. Checking out some of these comments. So y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna get on. I'm gonna get online.
Okay,
Yep,
we
I'm
done
gonna get
now.
online
Good
right
night,
now.
everybody. All right,
Hey, y'all
good night,
take
y'all.
care. Good night.
All right, bye.
Bye bye.